Love language quiz. Hello guys, it's Chris and Faith. I'm back. As y'all know, I just broke up with my ex-boyfriend of 3 years. 3 years. And your girl has just been like literally going through it. Like just a little bit. And I think it's time to get out of my rut, stop feeling sorry for myself, and instead pour into myself, if you get where I'm going. The other day I was on my phone doom scrolling as I should, and I saw this TikTok and it says your love language is also a tool to love yourself. And that is something I've never thought about. I never once thought like, maybe I could use this for me. Am I dumb for that? I don't know, but this literally blew my mind. Basically, slide by slide, it shows you different stuff that you can do for physical touch, for quality time, for words of affirmation, gift receiving, acts of service. And I thought it'd be fun if I do the little quiz so that I could relearn my love languages, because the last time that I did my love language test, I was in a relationship and it was at like the very, very beginning of our relationship. So I was probably like maybe 20, somewhere around there. And I'm 23 now, so I feel like things may have changed. Like me as a human, I feel like I've changed a crazy amount since then. But before we get into it, I pulled up my old results because I thought it'd be fun to kind of look at that and then see if it changes at all. So the first time that I did the quiz, my number one was acts of service at a good 27%. Then quality time, 23%, receiving gifts, 20%, physical touch, 17%, and words of affirmation, 13%. Okay, let's take the quiz. Love language quiz. Okay, start. How do you describe yourself? I'm an adult. How do you describe your single? Newly. Okay, I can feel myself like changing, because I feel like before I would have been like, oh, like I feel more loved when someone hugs me. But recently, like when someone messages me, I'm like, they took the time. Okay, I'm gonna turn you off. We'll be back when I'm done. Okay, let's get into the results. Capitalism literally got the website, and they won't tell you like the percentages anymore unless you paid $19, which I'm not gonna do, but they do put them in order. Okay, honestly, my results are like not far off from what they were before. Starting with number one, it stayed exactly the same, and that was acts of service. My next one again stayed exactly the same, and that was quality time. And this one, I'm not gonna lie, kind of like confuses me as to how we can use it for self-love, but we will figure that out. Okay, and now this is where things kind of like start to switch up a little bit. My gift receiving and my words of affirmation completely flipped. So now gift receiving is like literally at the bottom, which is very interesting. And like, I'm not obviously gonna go into it, but I feel like that makes sense with like my last relationship, how that has like flip-flopped. Like I thought that getting gifts was like the most important thing in the world, but I feel like just somebody coming home and being like, I really appreciate you and everything you did today would be more important. Okay, now that we have all of our results, I'm gonna really look at it. I'm gonna go back and forth looking on the little TikTok, see all of the self-love stuff, and I'm gonna concoct the perfect day of self-love according to my love languages. Which is perfect because my first one is acts of service, and that means setting goals, planning your day, being organized, and that's exactly what we're gonna do first. So I'm gonna make a little list, and then I will see y'all in the morning. Morning, guys. I'm hesitant to say good morning because my life is just hilarious, and it absolutely just gets worse every day. Every day. And I'm just trying to like be positive. It's so hard. You know, all my life I was the boring friend, and I thought that, oh, like I want to be the one with the stories. No, I don't. I need to be boring again so bad.
I might swerve in that corner, whoa.
The last time that y'all saw me, I feel like I was finally kind of like feeling back to normal. And then last night I just had a big step back. So I feel like maybe it's a perfect time to start off this video because I need some sort of self-love, some sort of like happiness in my life at the moment. So I've concocted. So I've concocted a plan on how we're gonna be doing today's video. There are 5 different love languages. So with looking at my results, we're gonna be doing 5 acts of services, 4 quality time, 3 words of affirmation, 2 physical touches, and then 1 gift giving. And hopefully by the end of this video, the self-love is crazy and I feel a lot better than I do right now because I need it. Oh God. This is how you know I'm down bad. I hate the color yellow on camera, but I just need like the comfort of a very large sweater. That's how you know. Okay, starting off with acts of service, I'm gonna put that little girly pop right here. Setting goals, planning your day, making appointments, decluttering your space, tracking your habits, organizing and cooking a comforting meal. So I think we should make a beautiful, comforting breakfast and then head to the coffee shop and just literally sit down and plan out my entire day. Yeah, okay.
Don't speak, there's no need for you talking. Calling the highest sky.
And breakfast is served. Something about just like a good classic bacon and egg hits so different. Guys, tell me why I made this exact breakfast the other day. Someone was like, that's the big breakfast. Can you eat that now? And like, I don't think they were meaning it in like a horrible way, but because girl, I have eating problems. Why would you say that? It made me so self-conscious. And I feel like it's been affecting just my eating ever since. So this is just like a reminder, a public service announcement. Don't comment on what people eat or how they look, if they gained or lost weight. Like you never, for one, know why. For all you know, you're giving someone a compliment, or so you think, and they're literally starving themselves, you know? But then also like in cases like me, you never know how your words will affect someone, even if you don't mean it in a certain way. Which I have to say, the funny thing is that literal same day, I got a comment saying that I literally am so tiny and that I look like I could be blown away. So let's just say the body dysmorphia was body dysmorphing the other day. But with that being said, I think that our goal for the day should be to eat. That sounds like such a stupid goal. Before my life became an emotional roller coaster, I would literally eat like 6 times per day. But because obviously I have other things on my mind, I just have not been like really thinking that hard about how many times I've eaten. And I feel like I've definitely not been eating maybe enough. So the goal is to eat 6 times today. Okay, I will see y'all when I'm done with the rest of this. Oh my gosh. Guys, why is it so ungodly cold?
You must schedule an appointment online.
Well, that was a little bit of a failure. I'm gonna have to make my appointment online. I was trying to renew my driver's license, or at least make an appointment to do so. She's not expired, but she is like the under 21. So like the vertical instead of the horizontal. And usually if I'm in Texas, that's fine. Like they can look at your birthday and they can do the math themselves. But in the state that I live in now, they're like, girl, you're not 21. They're like, you're faking it. I know this has your birthday on it, but you're a liar. And the appointment has been made. Okay, perfect. let's just get into all of the little stuff that I've done today already. So one set goal, and that is eat 6 times. After the coffee shop, I did eat another breakfast, literally the exact same thing. So 2 down, 4 more to go. I planned out not only my day, but I also planned out like my uploads for the next coming months. So that's fun. Make appointments, and lastly, organize. And I don't really have too much to organize, but I do need to do my laundry, so. Guys, the power of music. I started doing my laundry and I got a little carried away. I got really into the mode and I ended up literally color coordinating my entire closet, because at the end of the day, if my closet is not coordinated, I just don't feel like my life is put together. Here's the before and here's the after. I also went online to see if I could apply for the job that I want to apply to, but they're not hiring yet. So I think it's safe to say that we're done with our acts of service portion of this video. And honestly, my day already feels like 10 times better. Now let's get into quality time.
Love, welcome back to the 30-day meditation challenge by Lavender.
I forget how much I absolutely love meditating. I love it. It made me feel so energized. And I didn't realize, but in that meditation, they also do affirmations. So we already did one of our words of affirmations today. We skipped a step. But back to quality time. One of the things that was on the list was to read a book. In an ideal life, I really want to finish literally like all 3 books before the 3rd season comes out. Well, probably not gonna happen. But I at least want to read like the 1st book and then the 2nd book. Watch the 3rd season and then read the 3rd book, because I am forever gonna be like team watch the show or the movie first and then read the book, because the book is always better. There's always so much more detail, and if you read the book before you watch the show or the movie, you're always gonna be disappointed. So let's read her. But because y'all know I'm not a reader, I've been listening to her on Spotify. Let's get into it.
Smirky mouths make you want to kiss them, to smooth them out and kiss the smirkiness away. Jeremiah, though, he was my friend. He was nice to me. He was the kind of boy who still hugged his mother, still wanted to hold her hand, even when he was technically too old for it. Jeremiah Fisher was too busy having fun to ever be embarrassed. Check.
The way that you cannot convince me that Conrad is the better love interest. Granted, I haven't read the rest of the book, obviously. Apparently he's a lot better in the book than he is in the show, but like even in the book so far, he's just like insufferable. Jeremiah is literally always like, Belly, you're so cutesy. He's so sweet and kind to her. And then Conrad's like, I liked you better with your glasses. Don't like your contacts. You got a freckly ass nose. Like, and we're supposed to be like, okay, I listened to a good like 10 chapters of this book. I know I didn't physically read it, but it still gave like the relaxation vibe of reading a book. Moving on to the next thing, I have go on a walk or just go in nature. But I'm just a girl. And I'm like frightened to go anywhere alone. So we're gonna wait for my roomie Stephanie and see if she maybe wants to go on a walk. And if not, maybe we'll just go on like a drive with like the windows down. I'm like to simulate like being outside, I don't know. But while we're waiting for her to get home, I think that we should do a little bit of journaling, because that is our last task for quality time. But also it kind of like bleeds into the next couple tasks of words of affirmation. Fun fact about me though, I wrote this note when my parents were getting a divorce and then they read it. So I hate writing down my thoughts. I have to put them on like a computer where I can just easily be like delete. Like I know it's probably easier to find on a computer, but something about it just, I don't like doing that anymore. So I'm gonna set like a good 5-minute timer, write down all of my feelings, and then we'll move on to words of affirmation. Set a 5-minute timer. Okay, I feel like I need to round this out real quick. Cutesy! I'm not gonna read it to y'all because it's a little personal. But that made me feel so much better. I feel like I need to do that like every single morning and then just like delete. Love that. Okay, now underneath this, I'm literally just gonna write down all of the things that I love about myself. Which I actually kind of did the other day, so maybe I should just read them out loud. These ones I can read to y'all because they're very stupid. Okay. I'm kind, I'm caring, I reduced my plastic, I'm good with my niece, I'm a good listener, I'm an active listener, I always want people to feel heard, I'm fun, I'm creative, I have a passion, I'm a good friend, I'm family oriented, I like to cook, I'm hot, I'm cute, the body is tea, I can be spontaneous, I have a job, I love animals, I hate lying, and I'm positive even in bad situations. Slay. I just had to remind myself the other day why I'm awesome. So I wrote down that random list of things. Suddenly I'm embarrassed by that, but that's okay. Okay, we did words of affirmation, we did complimenting myself, and all we need to do is write down all of the things that I'm grateful for, which is easy because I'm grateful for a lot in this life. I'm grateful for myself, family and friends, the roof over my head, my YouTube channel and all of my subscribers, my body. I feel like people don't appreciate how much their body actually does for them, but like considering I used to have like 100+ pounds, I really am appreciative of my movement. My heart, I'm so grateful for my heart. Like somehow life has just punched me in the face and yet I'm still here like, give love, be kind, stop the violence. Stop the violence. Kindness. Guys, a subscriber literally went out of their way, found my Venmo, and sent me an Amazon gift card. That is so cute. Literally, what do you mean? And it had like a little note and she emailed me and it was just, kindness still exists and that's beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and do the rest off camera. And I will see y'all when it's time to go on our little walk. Guys, this is actually phenomenal. I'm gonna be talking a little quiet because my roommate already went to bed, but it's time to wind down for the night. Should I be drinking a sugary beverage before bed? No, but we're gonna call it a sleepy girl mocktail. Even though it has nothing in it that'll help you sleep. If anything, this is like a Badusi mocktail. No, but actually it has pineapple, cranberry, and then to spice it up a little bit, make it a little dirty, we put some coconut creamer. I literally can't put that down. Okay, I will not lie, I did not go on that walk today, slash be in nature, but I'm gonna give myself a pass because for one, it was absolutely freezing today, like ungodly freezing. And for two, I just didn't want to go outside like alone. Like I thought about going to a park and then I was like, So then I tried to convince my friend to go on a walk with me, and by the time that she had gotten off of work, eaten, relaxed for like 2 seconds, it was already like pitch black outside. So, but to make up for it, I decided to do a little face mask, which I'm pretty sure was a part of physical touch. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of extra reading, which was a part of quality time. But back to physical touch, I did yoga, which was so good. I will forever love yoga. I always feel like a little dumb doing it, but it was a very cutesy bedtime yoga. And to end off this little sector of the video, it said to have like a heating pad, and I actually have a heating blanket. So I'm gonna plug in my heating blanket and finish off with gift receiving. And for that one, a lot of them were like, buy yourself something. But as y'all know, I'm trying to save money. So one of them said plan a trip. And I'm actually going on a trip with 2 of my best friends. We're trying to take a trip like every 5 years from our graduation. I know I'm old. I graduated in 2020, so 2025, this year is when we're taking our first friend trip, and we're going to Austin. I'm literally just gonna lay in bed with my heated blanket on and just look at a bunch of different things that I can do in Austin with my friends. I'm so excited, guys. Oh, we're gonna have to do an Austin vlog, I already know it. We love to see it. Anyway, life has been just very interesting. Literally yesterday was one of the worst nights in a hot second, and literally today I feel like flipped everything around. Like today was honestly such a good day, and I don't know if it's because I was doing all of these like self-lovey things and listening to my love languages, or if it was just like the people that I've been surrounding myself with, like everyone just being so caring and loving. And although there's been some bad things that obviously came from breaking up with someone and ending like a 3-year relationship, it really does show you like all of the people that reach out. Like I've never spoken to so many old friends and so many people that I just haven't talked to in a second, just because life was busy and we didn't really have like a reason to reach out to each other as much. So yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling good about the future. And that's all I can say. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you made it this far, I literally love you. Like it's actually insane. Before I say goodbye though, I do want to say just the biggest thank you and I love you to everyone that commented on my breakup video with just the sweetest comments, or even just DM'd me or emailed me. Literally, I knew that I had a lot of people that like supported me and wanted the best for me, but it's actually insane like the amount of love that I've gotten during this hard period of life. But yeah, I don't even know what to say because I'm so grateful. So let me know you made it this far. Comment down below any heart emoji. Okay, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.